Hello everyone and welcome back from Top the Wall. My name is Mason Up and I have a fan requested deck from you. This deck is called either Sauteed Mushrooms or Fungeti Thalid. I'm not gonna even try for that. And we are playing a Saproling Sacrifice type of Aristocrats deck. How this deck is supposed to function, from what I can tell, is we're trying to play these Mortician Beetles out early. We're trying to get out some of these Thalid type creatures that produce counters and then use the counters to produce tokens. And then you can cash in the tokens to activate their abilities, like making something tiny temporarily with -1/-1, potentially even removing it, or making just a token just to make the token, or just make use the sacrifice that sapling to make something slightly bigger until end of turn, or use it to gain life and pump something. This deck is actually kind of interesting, and I kind of like the idea of using the tokens like currency to like, oh, look at all these different little things that I can do here and there. And I kind of want to brew my own version of this at some point. Maybe Sunday? Next Sunday, another Sunday brew. That would be kind of nice. So what this deck is trying to do, not other than swarm your opponent and cash in the tokens, is we're also trying to gain some advantage with all of those death triggers, and we're trying to cause some deaths for advantage for ourselves with things like Altar's Reap for card advantage. Use the death triggers. Well, not death triggers. We're trying to activate Morbid, essentially. No, Morbid's, I believe, not triggered. I think it's just like a state-based ability where it just checks throughout a turn to see if anything died. So it's not activated. It's not triggered, technically. We also can use Might of the Masses as just kind of like one of those one-shot, get him over, like just crack him over the head real quick with a Might of the Masses while we have maybe 7 or 8 or maybe 10 creatures on board. And our opponent's just like, oh, whatever. It's just a couple of 1/1s getting in. What's going to happen? Might of the Masses happens. And we hit him for who knows how much. The mana base is rather straightforward with a bunch of swamps, bunch of forest, 2 Golgari Rot Farms, 4 Jungle Hollows, and 2 Ash Barrens for fixing. I like these Ash Baron arts. That's why I got them. I feel very happy. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like a gasoline in like a puddle with how all the colors are kind of running around a bit. This one is an addition. I think I added this one to the deck. This one of actual just regular Thalid because I didn't like one of the other cards. I can't remember. That's the only change that I made, I think. I tried to stay as close to it as possible. I normally don't engage in token shenanigans, but today why not? Today is late after work again, and I have coffee flowing through my veins, so we can give it a shot. Right after we talk about the sideboard and the things that we're afraid of, I'd say we don't like graveyards too much, judging by this. We got Neil Spellbomb. I normally prefer the Relic of Progenitus for a slower graveyard hate over time, plus the popping is kind of like wrathing away the graveyards. But I will try Neil Spellbomb. It's been a while, so why not? We have Spider Silk Armor to fight Delvers, Gleeful Sabotage to fight Affinity and Bogles. The Edicts are here for Heroics and Boggles. These Edicts, I would imagine, not too great right now because Boggles and Heroics have fallen out of favor in the meta. It's not too common to see them right now for one reason or another. I'd imagine that blue-black control has gotten particularly better since the Suffocating Fumes has come out. So I can see that lately in the meta, they've just been kind of suppressed. And we are also playing Suffocating Fumes because it's good. Life Goes On is a great way to gain some life against burn and turn the race in our favor. And that is it for the sideboard. Quick note about the sideboard and some of the cards in it. I would rather have I would rather have a slightly different sideboard. Like instead of life goes on, you might want weather the storm, because in response to like a lightning bolt or them trying to cast multiple spells in a turn, you can wait for them to try to double bolt you, and then you can gain 9 life with weather the storm, or you can sequence out a couple of spells in a row real quick and try to ump the storm count real quick to something more like maybe 12 life in one turn for 2 mana. It's a little bit more achievable sometimes than hoping that you can like sequence something dying into this, because it's not always easy to maintain a sack outlet. The edicts are good. Might go down to just like one edict. You already have Gleeful Sabotage, which is awesome against Boggles, and probably cut the Neil Spellbounds because there's not too much, graveyard shenanigans going on that are game breaking typically right now. It's just easier to fight the actual cards than fight the graveyards. So just go down to like maybe the one relic. And we don't care about our graveyard from what I can tell. Also, probably a couple of one extra Suffocating Fumes. That being said, let's get into some gameplay. And we have our first opponent, and I think we get to go first. Fergarid? Oh wait, hold on. How do I see chat? Oh god. I don't want to hide chat. No. How am I supposed to be polite? Oh god. I don't know how to fix that. Show chat. Oh, thank god. I was rude. This seems okay. Oh yeah, one land, bunch of heavy drops, mulligan. This seems much better. We have 2 beetles, which are sweet. We have some sack outlets. I think we keep this. I think we chuck a omnivore. I think an omnivore. I think it's good because it's the farthest thing that we're farthest from that anyway. Jungle Hollow. I'm gonna ask them jank ? I'm guessing fairies. We'll play a beetle. We'll hope that we get to make a bunch of tokens. And we'll hope that our opponent is stuck with a million edict effects. Just really hoping that they don't get swamp, they don't get double, they don't have opening hand of Suffocating Fumes. Just don't do that. It looks like Scred Fairies. Wait, Hoodwink? Hoodwink? You hoodwinked me. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're going to replay that. We're going to get in. Who does this guy think he is? He's going to hoodwink me. I'll learn you. I'll teach you good with a hit for 2. I'm gonna ask like a tempo E deck, I'm guessing. Don't boomerang. Yeah. Okay then. Well, I'm gonna gain me some life. Let's see them beat me down. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll pass the turn. Oh, there's a mountain. I like the lands. Very stylish. I need to play the mountain more often. Navigator's Compass Sure. Okay, there goes another hoodwink. Okay, we're just gonna play Despor Thalid. We're gonna pass like this. Get some triggers to go on this. That would be great. Really hope that they don't get another bounce spell because I want to play my 3-drops. Ooh, always yield. Give me a counter. Ooh, what's this? What's going down? Wow, that's such a... Wow, okay. That's a tempo play right there. Okay. Nice tech there. I did not expect that. Just wow, I wonder what I'll do. It's gonna be me not playing lands, I'm guessing. Attack with everything. Okay, so as far as jank on jank action goes, I think this is a tier 1 jank. Don't know how competitive that is, but it's good. Oh, what's the white for? So this is a 3-color deck. Could be more. Oh no. Okay. Fine. Fine. Tragic slip. We'll attack with all. Again. Get some beats in. Wow, they just... they're drawing and passing. I wonder if their goal is to just mess with us. And it's just to make the game frustrating. Wow, okay. Okay. Next turn, I think I'm going to have to burn this. And hold on, wait a minute. Yeah. I can choose this. What's this? Yes. Always yield. Now that's some extra damage. Yeah, we'll use that ability. Yes. Ooh, I think I can win here. Yes. And then I'm gonna choose this guy. And then I think that does it. Yes. Oh goodness, oh goodness. I think they're gonna bring in Electricity. I have no idea what their win condition is. I have no idea what's going on. I think I just have to run it back. I might bring in Spider Silk Armor. Just to fight Electricity that they might have, they might not. Oh god. Against jank, it's refreshing, but oh, the sideboards. I have no idea. What do we cut in exchange? The light on creatures. So I would like to keep 4 tragic slips because we can give something -13, -13. We don't know what they're playing. It could be something insane like Ulamog, or might be something really big and bloodthirsty. So we might want these tragic slips. Yeah, you know, they're not actually playing many creatures. It might be better to play Diabolic Edict and rely more so on the fact that it might be actually a little bit potentially too big or difficult to remove with Tragic Slip. So these Diabolic Edicts, because of how few creatures they're running, might be even better. Oh yeah, and I do need to cut cards for this. I have no idea. One, Might of the Masses, because all my cards might die. Um, uh, Death Spore, Thalid, maybe. Oh, you know what? These Ancients, because we might not even be able to make our land drops on time. We were stuck with lands in hand. And there was if we had drawn one of those, we wouldn't have been able to use it. Okay, I like this. We'll keep this. I like that Edict. I don't care if it has Hexproof. Okay, come on, don't do this. Don't do the waiting thing, I don't like that. I know that there was a stop on my upkeep just there. I don't like that. Oh, is that Boomerang? It's a Hoodwink. Alright. You're doing it again. Don't get me wrong, it's good. But I don't think it's going to save you. I don't think that we're going to have the mana for this at any point. We'll probably get rid of the Omnivore. Again, super far away. Oh, Boomerang. Yeah, sure. Geez, I don't even know. They are in 3 colors. Okay. Well, there we go again. I mean, man, once we get a single creature down, they're gonna get it. Now, what to chuck away? I would like the seeds. I think I might want. Yeah, I'll cut the Shell Dweller. I think, or actually, I'll probably cut one of these. Leave the seeds. Now, all I'm hoping is just don't whiff. Oh, come on. Give me something. All right, that's a land. We'll end, and we'll probably chuck away this swamp. Because of how disruptive they are towards our mana base, I think we should just almost ignore the top of our curve. What are you doing? Return to... Okay, so they have like 12 bounce spells. This is really disruptive, but I have no idea what they're going to do with it. Oh, boy. Might of the Masses is definitely getting thrown out. We've gained 4 life from this one land. Don't do this. Come on now. Alright, I would love a Beetle. A 1-drop. That's a 1-drop. Don't particularly want that very much. I think I'll chuck it. I don't think we're that close to creatures dying at the moment. Can I use this on an opponent? I cannot use my Tragic Slip on an opponent. Muldrifter. Evoked. Well, I guess I don't need to Diabolic Edict anything. Okay, so I think their plan is to win with Muldrifter. Okay, Navigator's Compass. They evoked the Muldrifter. I don't, maybe they have another one? Like Teehee, Secret, other one? Oh, and we get a card. Don't be a freaking force spike. don't don't you dare be a force spike. Don't you dare. Don't you yes. Good. That deck is sweet. The okay, they're gonna stop us from no, they're just going to evoke another Muldrifter. Um I don't see the plan here. If they're drawing a lot of cards, they're stopping us from doing stuff for a long, long time. Wait, what? Oh, it's a plains. Oh, ephemerate. Yup. Yup. Okay. Well, I see that. I guess they just had the second one in hand. They were looking for ephemerate to draw a bunch of cards. Now I can kind of see the plan here. They, when they're ephemerating Muldrifter and they're hoodwinking a bunch of times at once, they just can bounce multiple lands per turn, stop us from doing a lot of stuff. Oh, we'll always yield to that. And they're tapped out, so I can play Swamp. I can play Death's Worth Valid. If I have to discard something again, I'm discarding the Jungle Hollow. Oh, you know what? I probably should have edict that stupid Muldrifter. Oh, that was my bad. It was my bad. It's alright. We got something on board. We're starting to be more proactive. We get token per turn. We got 2 seeds. Alright, they get to draw 2 more cards. Very unfortunate. I just hope they don't double bounce my lands. Boomerang. Yeah. Yup. Yup. God, don't lose now. Well, at least we get a bunch of tokens. Eventually. Turf War. Alright. We'll play Jungle Hollow. Oh, yeah, that's right. No. Right. So we will pass the turn. No thanks. We're probably going to discard Jungle Hollow. We have 9 cards in hand. God. We'll get rid of the Reaping the Graves. I mean, no, not Reaping the Graves. We'll get rid of Altar's Reap. But Reaping the Graves might be a good sideboard card. Here, maybe not. Okay, Archaeomancer. To get back Ephemerate. Yeah, sure. My God. So next turn, we get 1 token. We get 1 land. Still a little bit too far from this. Okay. All right. All right. I think they stopped us. They've assembled a Ephemerate and Muldrifter and Archaeomancer combo. And they're about to wrath their board. All right. Concede. I don't think that we can catch back up. Don't think that we can catch back up. However, I do think that we have a chance. We can still do it. Would you like to play first? Yes. And I have an impactful 1-drop. I just have to be very aware of Fadeaway. They're not playing Electricity, so that is good. Sprout Swarm, sweet. Okay, those are cards that do things, and they don't appear to be playing counter spells. We'll keep this. This seems like everything that we want. Like a lower curve, stuff to do even without lands. I think that we can make this work. And we can actually potentially fight off Maul Drifters. You just have to be ready for that stupid Fadeaway. God. It's just it reminds me of that one Black Wrath spell, the one that forces you to pay life for stuff or sacrifice the creatures. Attack with all. Alright, they got Mystic Sanctuary. I should have guessed that they had Mystic Sanctuary. I should have just known from the number of islands that they had. Alright, Brainstorm. This is a pretty sweet game. I like this. This is oh, I think that they got screwed on lands. Ah, that's a shame. And we had a fast start. They probably weren't gonna do too well. We had it all planned out. Yeah, no lands, they said. GG. GG. The sword hit. Alright, second opponent. The sword hit. Don't know what that means. Don't know why chat is huge. That's uncomfortable. Chat's like the guy at the party that's too close to you. And it's uncomfortable. I think I can keep this. I have plays. Are they good? Maybe? Radiant Fountain? Sure. I think Jungle Hollow into a turn to use Ash Barrens. We'll be at 4 mana soon, so it's likely that we'll draw another one later. I'm willing to use Jungle Hollow, use Ash Barrens to go find Swamp, play Mortician Beetle, then on turn 3 play Go-Go Robot Farm. Okay, yeah, this is just fine. We'll cycle the Ash Barrens. Go find me a Swamp. Play Swamp. Play Beetle. Alright, maybe it was more important to get out the stupid Thallid Germinator. Oh well. Yeah, it was probably more important to get this thing down first, just for time, because each upkeep actually matters. I think this is the blue, no, the white. Oh, white-black control. Okay. It's not white-black, yeah, I'll use this ability. Sure, it gets a +1/+1 counter. I think this is white-black control. I was gonna say white-black core sanctifier. No, core Skyfisher deck. The oh, another Mortician Beetle is good. I think I'm just would like to double Beetle. We'll use that. We'll return this one. Alright, so I think Diabolic Edict is gonna be great from our sideboard. Where's our sideboard? Oh, there it is. View sideboard. Because Diabolic Edict can take care of the Guardian, and Neil Spellbomb can help. Okay, no, this is the mid-range version of the Pestilence deck. This isn't white-black Pestilence control. This is, this maybe this is the Core Skyfisher version. Core Skyfisher, oh, okay, to get back Thraben Inspector. Yeah, no, it is. Oh, okay, that means Uh, these edicts aren't that great, but Spider Silk Armor might be. Suffocating Fumes is no. Neo Spellbound, maybe just to get that get rid of that one card from Chainer's Edict and it cycles. If I see a great artifact or enchantment in the main, then I'll bring in Gleeful Sabotage. All right, I see your Chorus Skyfisher over there. I think we just go ahead and Germinator, and they'll do nothing about it. They'll do nothing about it. Right? Okay, good. Let it resolve. Oh, maybe they were reading it. Probably because they were looking at it like, what the hell is this ugly thing? Well, I think it's a beautiful mushroom. Scoured Barrens, gaining some life. What do we got? 4 mana. Guardian of the Guild Pack? What? Maybe they're trying to cast Pestilence. It is Guardian of the Guild Pact. Okay, this is the mid-range Guardian of the Guild Pact deck. It's like Pestilence Control, but instead of using tons of hand disruption and whatnot. Yeah, I will play Spider Silk Armor. Instead of using tons of hand disruption and whatnot, you use cards more like Core Skyfisher for like draw packages and this and that. All right, we can play another Germinator. I think we do play another Germinator. But you know, I also would really like to Tragic Slip that. I'm never going to be able to block that thing. I'll play just this. It's important for me to get that down. Can't swing into that. Good blocker. I will have to wait and pump, wait and pump, wait and pump. Oh, that's Pestilence. I don't have long to wait and pump. That is super unfortunate. Nope. Nope, I ain't got blocks for that. Uh-huh. Yep. Ash Barrens, we can play Thallid, hold up this mana to gain some life, make this thing out of range. We could also Saproling Ancient. They only have 2 black mana. They only can math for 2. I'm wondering if we should just play out the Ash Barrens as normal. Don't fetch or search with it. Play the Ancient. And then we can use this to make a Sapling. And then sacrifice the Sapling. Get 2+1/+1 counters on here. That doesn't quite do it. They still get to Wrath away everything. I mean, no, we get to put a +1/+1 counter on this, on them both, and we can give this +1/+1, so it becomes a 3/3. Then they'll need a 3rd black source of mana to do anything about it. And that means they'll have to get rid of the Core Skyfisher too. Yeah, we'll play this. We'll try it like this. Fingers crossed it works out. Yeah, that's right. We played a 4/4. Question is, do we just attack and do this now? No, we'll do it on their turn. Attack with all. No, you can't do anything about it. Oh, wait. Actually, they might be able to activate it again in response. God, there's an issue with the timing and the triggers and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, they still might be able to kill it. Yeah, no, they'll still be able to kill it. Unfortunately. Yeah, because I can remove this, make the 1/1, and then sack it. Oh, well. We'll have to just go with it. We'll just have to go with it. I messed up. Well, actually, I don't think that there was a... I don't think that was a mess up. I think it was just something that was going to happen, regardless, that I couldn't get out of. Ooh, Pestilence. I'll make a 1/1. You can Pestilence again. You crack a clue. All right. Okay. Oh, hey, we do get to save our thing. I would like to use this. It comes down to what I want to save. Do I want to save a beetle or do I want to save a token maker? I think I might want to save a token maker. Or actually a beetle. A beetle might get too big for them. We'll choose that one. Sacrifice the sapperling. The beetle can escape. Well, always yes. Yes. Gets too big. Sure. Man, that is unfortunate. Thraben Inspector. Great, I'm glad you're here. Okay, you need that thing to block. You're going to whittle me away with Core Sky Fisher and hopefully use that to get me. I need to find a way out. Sure. Oh yeah, and this thing does produce tokens too. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. I'm wondering if I should play out the Omnivore, hold up it as both a sacrifice outlet and a, way to pump itself, do stuff like that. Yeah, we can go ahead and Omnivore. At the end of the day, it is just a 3/3. I will not go to combat as a... I don't think I need to go to combat. It doesn't really get me anything. It's just going to be blocked. And then I get to untap, attack me, ping me again. Dang. If the beetle dies, I will shoot the Core Skyfisher down. Alright, sure. Clue token, gone. I don't think they want to lose their Thraben Inspector. Wall of Hope. Okay. I have to shoot that now? Great. I don't know what my out is here. I think they've established themselves on board. That is unfortunate. I know that we can cut Might of the Masses. Maybe bring in Spider Silk. Okay, I know to bring in the Diabolic Edict to deal with Guardian. Alright, yeah, they got a 2-turn clock. Okay, I can't deal with that. The ping. I could run a 3. Untap. Yeah, I think they got me. Might be able to remove something. I don't think that there's a way of me getting out of this, so I'm gonna just go and concede. Concede. Against sideboarding. We might want Relic. I mean, we might want the Neil Spellbound just because it cycles. It gets a 1-for-1, and then it cycles on top of that, so it's a 2-for-1 in this matchup if it eats a Chainers. But they might remove Chainers because we are token strategies. Suffocating Fumes. Not really. Life goes on to save ourselves momentarily from horrific circumstances. I like Spider Silk Armor. I like that because of our blockers. It gives us far better blocks. Diabolic Edict. Gleeful Sabotage. We're probably going to want Gleeful Sabotage, actually. The Spider Silk Armor both blocks and helps protect our creatures with bigger butts. I know that I probably want this over Might of the Masses. I also probably want Gleeful Sabotage. I'll probably include the Gleeful Sabotage for sure. The Diabolic Edict is going to be hard when they're, flooding their board with some actual bodies and putting some creatures on board. It's going to be hard to get rid of the Guardian of the Guild Pact like that. So not even going to try. I will, however, consider getting rid of maybe a Germinator. No, maybe an Omnivore. Probably a Scatter the Seeds or 2. I don't think we want to be throwing down tons of saplings all at once. I think we want to be doing this low and slow. Alright, we'll try it again. A little bit more coffee. This looks not so bad. I think it's more important for us to get down the Thallid. Yeah, we'll keep. So, turn 1, I will swamp Ash Barrens, untap with my new Forest, play Dweller. Dweller is rather large. That's not half bad. Plus, who knows? Maybe we get the lands down in time to just say, alright, remove all the counters from Dweller, get a bunch of tokens. Give me a Forest. Alright, hope no Ash Barons. They're reading this Thalid too. I mean, that's fair. Thalids are some dark internet jank. From the bowels of some Reddit page. Don't chainers. Go ahead, Core Skyfisher. You know you want to. They're thinking about it. Thraben Inspector. Yes, that's good. That's good. That's what you want. Always yield. Alright, good. Gleeful Sabotage. We'll play Mortician Beetle. Mortician Beetle. Cancel. Mortician Beetle. It would be great if I could... If they didn't crack the clue. If they instead went, hey, play another land, eventually get to Pestilence. And we're like, yeah, sure, Pestilence. Make a sapling. Gleeful Sabotage. Your clue and your Pestilence. Bum, bum, bum. Quark Skyfisher. Comes down, returns Thraben. They untap next turn. They probably play another land, another Thraben Inspector. Ooh, it's a Germinator! Alright, Germinator. Pass the turn. No. It's alright, Magic Online. I think we got this figured out. We don't attack here. This is the one moment that we don't. Okay, come on, Pestilence. Yeah, that's right. Pestilence. Don't. Yes. Oh, this is everything that we want. This is the perfect plan. I was hoping that this would happen, but I didn't think that it was going to. And that's perfect that it is. Alright, let those triggers resolve. Then we cast with Conspire. And we allow the Conspire and oh. It's choosing the second one, right? Okay, cool. One goes away. That is the most perfect timed Gleeful Sabotage ever. My god. Glorious. Now, can we get a second? You might want a Mortician Beetle and then make a token, sacrifice with the token. I'll remove one counter. Make the token. I'll probably pump here. Sacrifice the sapling. Always yes. And always yield to that. Now that something died this turn. Yes. Always yield to that. Great. We'll tragic slip that. Out of existence. Goodbye. Then we'll move to combat. Attack. Once we're ahead on life, Pestilence gets so much worse. And these beetles are just going to slowly escape and creep out of Pestilence range. which right now is 2. They won't be able to do it next turn. They got Thraben Inspector coming, and that's not enough. Oh boy, this is kind of exciting. Chainers. Chainers. Funny question. Funny you say that. What do we get rid of? Maybe this? Yeah, we might get rid of the slower, fatter one. It's not as aggressive because I really want to push the advantage right now. And these beetles, yeah, they get pumped. Yes, we'll use that ability. Another Chainers. Oof. God, fine, that one. Sure. Yes. Well, we got a 2-turn clock. Good news. That's the good news. Well, that's a card. I'll get in for an attack. Oh my god, these things are cool. Are they cool? They're going down to 8. Man, turns out Thalids are good. Token strategies are good. Multiple body strategies, going wide is awesome. 3 turns is not as many as you think. Doesn't last that long. Oh, come on, Chainers. That one. Yes, of course. A Mortician Beetle is awesome against Chainers. Yes. Making a 5. Making 2 5/5s. Thraben Inspector. Alright, you got another turn. You get a clue. Who knows? Maybe we might wrath that thing away. Or, I mean, remove that thing. Nope, Jungle Hollow. Play out Jungle Hollow. Sure. We attack with both of our 5/5s? Alright. And also, for these Tragic Slips, I thought about actually changing some of them out just for Chainer's Edicts. Alright, they let it go. Okay. Alright. I think this is good. Run it back? It felt pretty good. Yeah, like putting 2 Chainers or 3 Chainers in the main over some Tragic Slips, because Tragic Slips sometimes is a little bit hard to set up, and you might be throwing away a token just to set up Tragic Slip, which is an issue. Plus these Altars Reaps. There is a new card coming out that is essentially the same. It's just 1 mana instead of 2, which is way easier to hold up. So your curve does lower down. Your 1-drop slot gets much bigger. And it looks more like this, which is much more even. Plus you have some dual lands to play out that are tapped. Oh, okay. We're going? We're going. Sweet. You can still put the Diabolic Edicts on the side. Just like maybe just add 1 Chainers to the side if you're going to play this. Ooh, Keep. Well, Jungle Hollow. Did not want to see that heavy drop. Good creature, but no, not now. I'm wondering if we might have to play out an Ash Barrens. It's probably not too wise to thin our deck, and we do have plenty of fixing and ways to use this misc um, play. We might just go ahead and regular old Thalid Shell Dweller, followed by Thalid Shell Dweller, followed by Altar's Reap. Too bad these don't have flash. That'd be funny. Hold up Altar's Reap and Thalid at the same time. Okay. They do not Chainers us. They Wall of Hope instead. I'm not getting in. Oh, yes. There's no 3-drop that we're holding up. I mean, no 1-drop that we can hold up. So Jungle Hollow first. We might want to conceal that we have the Death Spore until the last second, and then like play it right before they try to use Pestilence, and then like threaten to sack some of our stuff to give their stuff -1/-1 and kill their stuff too. Plus these creatures are better blockers until then. I probably won't do that. I'll probably just play out the Death Spore, play Altar's Reap in response to one of their removal spells, like Journey to Nowhere or something. If they do, which they doesn't look like it is, that's fine. Man, that'd be sweet if this deck wins. Okay, they miss a land drop. That's kind of good. Germinator. I know I said that I wanted to do these, but I kind of tempted to play out the bigger creature, because this is something that can start attacking. This one cannot. Plus, I would like to conceal that I have this too still. We'll play the Germinator. From what I can tell, it's more likely that they have Chainer's Edict than any actual targeted removal. I'll check the deck right now. I could have sworn they don't have anything going on. Oh, Dead Weight. Yeah, that's the thing. You know what? I could have had it. I could have had it all set up, but I didn't. Oh, and hey, the meta changed. That's good. Mono black control back on top. I like that. Very balanced. Very fair card. Very fair cards. Bolas, Riftwing, sure. Oh, it's the... Nope. Oh, I can't seem to find it. All right. That's unfortunate. We do have a Tragic Slip. We can give one of those the slip in a second. They're at least 2 turns away from actually playing a card that's, you know, actually playing cards. We'll play Death Spore Thalid. And we'll pass the turn. Alright, there's that. Sure, I think at their end step. Actually, no. I think at the end step I will remove these counters, make a 1/1. Or actually I can do this now. Casting Altar's Reap on this. So I get rid of one of their cards. I get to draw 2 cards. Yep, Gleeful Sabotage. That's perfect. That's what I was partly hoping for. I'm really more interested in land. Okay, don't Chainers me. Castigate. Sure. I guess I have to, don't I? Saproloth? Would you like Gleeful Sabotage? That's not what I want you to take, but okay. They let me keep Gleeful Sabotage. I don't know if that's a great sign. It means that they probably don't have Pestilence, instead they have other junk going on. I'll let those resolve. Sprout Swarm is also sweet. We can hold that up a second again? Sure, we'll do that. And we'll pass the turn. And we have Chainer's Edict Protection here. I just really hope that they don't have Pestilence. At least I can't remove these. Of course, Skyfisher. Sure. Alright, what do you return? A Wall or a Thraben Inspector? Yeah, that's it. Replay Thraben Inspector. Oh, you know, I could have, Tragic Slip that Thraben Inspector? No. Yeah, I could have. But I did not. Make a token. Make a token. And we'll cast with buyback. And we'll tap. Bang here, bang here, bang here, bang here, bang here. Cast Sprout Swarm with buyback. Make a token. Can't do it again in the same turn. But next turn we do get a couple extra shots at it. We might want to Altar's Reap, sack a token, and shoot down Core Skyfisher. Draw some cards. Okay, good. Those are some cards. We're just gonna have to go so far around that they can't stop us. Great. Land. Play that. So 1 and then 2, sure. We get 2 uses. No, we can't attack with those yet. Ready, Fountain. Shrivel, all the creatures get tiny. Yeah, okay. And because something died, I think I might want to shoot the Thraben Inspector. Oh, Chainers. Cast with buyback. Pay green here, pay there. Make a token. Sacrifice the token. I think we played around that pretty well. I might want to just Tragic Slip that thing now. Just so that way Core Skyfisher doesn't have anything else. They would have used the mana on another Thraben Inspector out of desperation if they had another Thraben Inspector, but they don't. Okay, good. Forest, we can do all of this on their turn. Just pass. Castigate. Oh, you're gonna do something annoying. Well, I'm paying some cost here. I'm not letting you take all my stuff. I got one token first. Okay. You can Castigate. You can either take the Altar's Reap or the Sprout Swarm. Another one is that backbreaking. They took Gleeful Sabotage. Alright, now that does indicate something. That they might have a Pestilence. Crack a clue. Sure. Thraben Inspector, okay. Make a token. Great, we get another one. God, I really want to badly attack around these things, but it's impossible to build up a... Okay. Always yield to these annoying things. Germinator. Great. I don't know how likely it is that I get the chance to actually Germinator and have it work out. But I should still probably go ahead and try it. And I still get to Sprout Swarm twice. Nope. They can play Pestilence and Pestilence in the same turn for one, and that's it. That's all they got. And maybe a Core Skyfisher. Alright, Pestilence. Sure. The one that is dying, please. Yes, yes. Sacrifice the one that nobody expects to live long. Sure. Oh god, you're gonna... That's how you can grind us out of the game. Yep. They do have an official win condition down. Unfortunately. Jesus. Yeah, I had the chance to remove both of them, but I thought, maybe there's a way that we can fast enough go... If we're fast enough, we can go all the way around them and attack and get them. But we could never keep a creature on board for long. And now they can keep all the tiny creatures wrathed away. Alright, I'll attack in with the Thallid. Because I'm an idiot. They don't block. Cool. Actually, I can wrath their board. I'll play Shell Dweller, and then on their end step. Actually, on my turn, on my next turn, I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to play Death Spore. Then use Sprout Swarm to make a couple of tokens and shoot their Wall of Hopes dead. Each one. Shoot them all dead. Get rid of all their stuff. Then they're at our mercy. Because next turn we can make one token here, couple of tokens on their end step. Yeah, sure, that works. That works out just fine. We figured a way out. There is officially an escape route. All right, 4 mana. Go to the Guild Pact. Okay. Well, we would like to try something. You're cool with this? Yeah, you're cool with this. Look at him. He's so cool with this. He's really comfortable. Tokens galore. They got one card left. I don't think it's land. One, two, three, 4, 5. And a Spider Silk Armor. Hey, that's also a thing. And if they want to kill my things, they have to kill their stuff too. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just stick with the plan. I'm going to Death Spore. Valid. We're going to make a couple of tokens. Alright, they're cool with us making a couple of tokens. Actually, undo a couple of those. We'll tap these guys, actually. The things that are actually going to die. Great, make a token. And we can make 2 more. Oh, God, we can wrath away it all. Okay. Oh, yeah, they think they see what's happening. Sacrifice that one. Sacrifice that sapling. This is even easier because now we get to kill the Thraben Inspector too. Okay, great. We get to both of their things. All right, great. That resolves. This dies. It's fine. All of their stuff is dead. Sure. They get to gain 2 life off of it. And we get to resume our shenanigans. God, with 2 minutes on the clock. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. Past that, sure. Alright, what's your card? It's Pestilence. Now they're going to race us down, and they're going to kill all of our creatures. Alright, yeah, maybe I should have played Spider Silk Armor. Because they probably wouldn't have wrathed away their walls entirely. They might have. They might have. It's hard to say. Because if I had played the Spider Silk Armor, it would have been 1 out of range, and they couldn't have killed my Thalids. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. We would need a string of lucky top decks, which I don't know if that's possible. Forest. Well, we could play Spider Silk Armor. How's that? That's game winning, right? Good. Pestilence. Scarred Barons. Alright, GG. I think they got us. Yeah, they might have got us. We'll return that one. Oh, you know, we could have used the mana floated from it. We will remove some cards. At least thin our deck a little bit. Pestilence, sure. It was a good game. It was just a little bit of a tough match. A bunch of tokens versus a Pestilence. We did pretty well. I probably should have prioritized Spider Silk Armor. It would have made it... It probably could have lengthened things out. I probably wouldn't have had my board wiped so quickly, which might have given me time to draw into stuff. Alright, as soon as I see 0... Do I need to sweeten the pot or something? Do you... Hold on, wait a minute. I'll end this. Okay, now you wrath the board. Really? Really? What more do you want? Okay, listen. I'm doing this for you. I'm making this easy. You can do this in response. All right. Fine. I'm just going to cast it by doing this. I'm only doing that because it's fun. There. Death. There it is. God. I hope they leave us at 1. Pass to their turn. Alright, there we go. Alright, the deck is fun. I do want to cut a few cards, though. I want to cut these Tragic Slips. At least maybe 2 of them for sure for Chainers. Because Chainer's Edict... If I can show this, this thing. Chainer's Edict is... It does have better synergy with the Mortician Beetle. It actually gives it a +1/+1 counter. And it does get through the Guardian just main deck. And some main deck hate against Boggles. Plus we can actually stick 2 of these in the side to go with the Diabolic Edict. And just a nice little upgrade that works with the Mortician Beetle. And keep in mind, instead of these Altar's Reap, there's another card coming out, a new one. It's literally the same thing, but 1 mana less. It's just an upgrade for Aristocrats decks. Just 1 mana, sacrifice your creature at instant speed, draw 2 cards. It can potentially be a 3 for 2, because you're losing a creature and a card in your hand for one of your opponent's removal spells and getting to draw 2 cards. It's a little bit of an upgrade. I don't think it's as good as a 2 for 1, but it's still good. And because we have so many tokens, I guess that is fine. The Suffocating Fumes are potentially main deckable because they do have cycling. The mono black control deck does play them, and we are playing longer games and whatnot. It's not totally unreasonable to main deck them. I would cut one of these for sure for Relic. Absolutely 100%. Actually, probably cut them both for Relics. Whether the Storm over the Life Goes On. Because I think the Life Goes On is a little bit harder to set up. Like, you have to choose to purposefully sack one of your things just to make sure that you can get the little part to gain an extra 4. These tokens are valuable. Even though they are disposable, they are still valuable. They're still worth something. So you don't want to just, like, sacrifice them for just that reason. Weather the Storm might be a little bit nicer. Spider Silk Armor? Yes. Just yes to Spider Silk Armor. It's great. I think that's it. I think that's all I have. Maybe Doomblade. Maybe Doomblade instead of this one Diabolic Edict. I'm a sucker for Chainers as my favorite Edict. It's better than Geths. It's better than Diabolic the vast majority of the time. The instant speed is only sometimes important. However, that art is still pretty sweet. Alright, that's all for now. Go outside, get some sunlight, crack some clues, name some spells, meddle with some mages, and coming in for that face touch. God, I need to shave.